when new CPD recruits graduate, they take an oath. They take an oath to the Constitution. It's the same oath we take as aldermen. It's because we're both public servants and we must follow the Constitution. Those who create laws have the same responsibility as those who enforce them. Other city employees have the same responsibility. They serve the public by cleaning our streets, managing offices, and making sure our city is working for residents. Rooting out hate and extremism from city government is a just cause. But that's not what we're doing today. This ordinance was pushed to focus on only CPD to hide extremism in other departments, including this council. It's a sleight of hand because we all know many in this room would be in trouble if we were made to follow the same rules as the Chicago Police Department. But why just the police? Some in this room have a history of supporting deadly and costly riots. Some have also supported anti-Semitic rhetoric and art displays on city property. If this ordinance covered the whole city, they'd have to answer for their actions too. That's why the only way this could pass is to focus on the Chicago Police Department. Either the law should apply to all or apply to none. Picking and choosing is wrong and only supports the real extremism we've seen happen in our streets. The administration pushed this measure to focus on police because we all know how they feel about law enforcement. Sickness, effing pigs. Even the former director of violence prevention and community safety said that this administration has, quote, a level of hostility toward law enforcement. This is how this ordinance went from good effort to combat extremism to a way to undermine the police and sow distrust in the communities they serve. Supporters for this ordinance are the anti-police organizations. They profit by making the public fearful and hateful of the police. Their goal is to make policing more dangerous and to use public safety funding to line their own pockets. The Workforce Development Committee called this ordinance to fast track it instead of the Police and Fire Committee. The committee stacked the deck with anti-police advocates using their usual talking points. They say police should be singled out because they have the authority to kill. It's a common lie used by these groups. As every officer knows, Chicago police are more restricted in their use of force than the general public. That's not a pro-police talking point. That is the law. Finally, this measure is sure to end up in court. Even the law department admitted it. It's too broad and singles out one group over others. It's going to cost the city millions of dollars in court costs, money that we just don't have. Because the fact of the matter is, this may have started as a good effort from the sponsor to root out extremism, but now it's an effort from extremists to undermine the police. Voting yes on this measure does nothing to purge extremism from city government. It only deflects attention from actual extremists who seek to create divisions in our neighborhoods and make policing more dangerous by sowing more distrust in law enforcement. After just burying a police officer, and as another officer fights for his life, we cannot keep pushing measures that further divides the community and the police. I urge this body to vote no. Thank you.
Alder Vasquez.